All right, hi everybody, it's me, Rocket 942. Now, Trigun Stampede. We're continuing this trend with this show. It's performing on all cylinders. Anyone who thinks it isn't, you're lying to yourself. Like really. Um, Trigun Stampede episode 8. Is it 8? Yeah. Episode 8. Our home. I have to give kudos where kudos are due. Orange is telling the story to a T. And I can tell already, based upon what we've seen so far, they're really going straight to the manga. Yeah, no doubt. It's 100% factual. Um, they're going into they're going into flashbacks here. Like this episode was complete flashback of what happens to Vash after his little thing with knives as he's called. Um, and he lives with these people on ship 3, because you know how the plants are on all these different ships. That was the whole spiel with Rem and everything. And he lives with them, and there's this guy Brad. He's kind of a douche. He's very very mysterious. He's very distrusting of Vash. But after this flashback, the beginning of the flashback really starts with Vash is there's this thing with their birthdays, Knives and Vash, and Rem's saying, "Oh, I have a little camera there and everything, and have a great time," and all of a sudden, boom, we get right into the nitty gritty of Vash walking through the desert and seeing Knives, and he leaves Knives. Knives like, "That is so crazy," but it's this is grim. This is pretty grim stuff we're going through here. But he's with Brad and this other one named Laurie, I think. And he was cuffed, but eventually they trust him enough to give him a bed because he starts curing the plants. And this whole notion is just so out there. The plants and Vash is a plant and Knives is a plant. It's very, very strange. But he helps cure the plants and fix them. And it pays off. And he's with them until eventually Brad finds out. This was Vash is a lot older. Gets a little bit older. The black box revealed from ship 5 that Knives crashed it. And Vash was somehow involved. And then Vash runs away. He runs away. And, oh, sorry. And at a certain point, he runs into Knives again. So I'm guessing next week's episode, because then we're basically saying he sees Knives and he says Nye. So it's funny how like his name, the antagonist of Trigun is Knives, but that's not his real name. I mean, that's what Vash calls him. He calls him Nye, N-A-I. But the way they're telling the story, the way they're going through the manga and they're showing you're showing the actual past of Ash and what he went through, which is great. So far, from what I'm seeing of this show, they're hitting all the notes. Say what you will about the hairstyle. Actually, I think I haven't had Vash's hairstyle myself. I don't know. Anyway, but say about the art style and the decision to make it CGI. They're doing a good job here. So far, I've seen only one episode of Trigun Stampede that's been bad, and that was episode 2. The only reason why it was bad was because it was the Nebraska family, the father and the son, and it didn't pan out. They didn't pan out. They didn't pan out what it could have been. It wasn't epic of a fight. Really, that was my problem. But since then, we've been getting great episodes. So this is episode 8. Probably like 4 more, 5 if we're counting 13. Oops, sorry, man. Camera went funky there. So, knowing that, probably it's going to be the whole notion of first core, second core thing. I think, hopefully. But I'm really digging this show. They're really going to details of the show. They're explaining things. We're understanding things as we go along. And it's working out as far as I can see. I don't know anybody else, but I think it's doing a great job. It's doing a fantastic job of explaining everything, of going into the details. And the animation, it's serviceable. It's good. Yeah. I think Wolfwood's, is good. Vash is good. Everyone's good. I think we're going in a good direction with this show. Now it's CGI, but it's fluid CGI. It's not like berserk CGI. But overall, this was just basically the past. And showing of Vash's psyche, really. His psyche, his demeanor after his little thing with Nye. And how it builds into a situation where Vash is trying to save people because of what Knives is doing. He's killing people. He's killing the plants. He's killing people. He's got a God's like complex, God complex, I guess you could say. So it's really telling of the show. But I really love it. I would like to know, comment section, guys, what are your thoughts on the show and this episode? Because personally, I love this episode. I thought it was to the point. We got to see Vash after the crash, what happened to him a couple of years after that. So I think it's done a great job setting that up. This has been Bankai 922. Definitely got to continue this shit, man. Definitely this one was impactful all across the board. 10 out of 10. But this is Bankai 922. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.